y'all, it's Paula with Hillbilly Orchids. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. This little video is going to be kind of a mishmash of things, sort of. So I got to get this Richard Mueller potted up. I got to get this Hoya potted up. So yeah, I figured I would take you guys along with me and show you what was going on and get this done. So I've got a Orchids Supply Store pot that the Richard Mueller is going to go in. It did soak overnight. Pulling off some of the stuffing pieces that stuck to it there. But yep, I figured this pot would be a good start for her right here. So those roots did take up some good nourishment overnight. I let it soak overnight. So I think I'm out all the way. The light's not on. Alright. Throw in some chunks for drainage in the bottom. I'm probably going to have to stake this because they do, you know, she didn't have much new roots, and they haven't, you know, this will help them get started and get going. So but as you can see, I mean, she's gonna be wobbly, so I either have to do a rhizome clip or do stakes. So I will probably stake her. So now I'm going to use some moss because I do want her to retain some nice moisture as she is growing those roots and hopefully branching those roots. So it really should be some good help in making these roots branch now. So this should give her a real boost for the roots that she has. I don't want to pack the moss too much either, though. I mean, I want her to be stable, but I don't really want to pack it too tight. Because we're going to top her with a little bit of bark and stuff to make sure that the moss don't turn green on us. You know how that goes. And see, she does have a few nice new roots coming out right here off of that growth. So I want to encourage them to continue to grow. So like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this. This is all I got right here with me. That's actually my my media poker. So, and I do have a big clip here I'm going to use for just the time being, just to hold her where I want her, and that's not where I want her. So yeah, I might have to change that. That's better. And see, that definitely makes her stable. I mean, she's still a little wobbly, but I'm not completely done. That's why I said sometimes you have to add 2 stakes to them. And if that's the case, you have to. But she will take off, and once her new roots get her stabilized, then you can undoubtedly remove stakes if you want to. So yeah, it won't be that necessary to leave her with 2 stakes on her, because she'll eventually get situated and she'll, I hope, grow fast, and then we can remove one. All right, and I want this back part of the rhizome to stay up out, because that's where she was cut. And grab another chopstick. And I'm going to put this other one over here on this. And what I'm going to do is get my wire. Sorry, I mean to leave you with dead airspace like that, but I'm going to get my wire, and I'm going to wire her to these stakes. So that will be better, because you can snug her too, and it not be, you know, not like that one, how the clip, you know, can leave marks in the bulb. You know, this way it won't do that. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to snug her to this stake, and we are going to lean her to the other ones after I get her snugged up here. Sorry, I wound up bringing her real close to the camera. Yeah, so I'm going to bring her closer to these guys and kind of snug them all together till they get settled in, basically. And you see, that really stabilizes this a lot more. So I do like that a lot better. And we'll put the tag in it right here. And I did get this white outer pot for her. So she is potted up and ready to go. Now, now that I got her done, I do have to come back to, I got to come back to the Hoya, but I got to get the Hoya dirt out. So, I don't have the Hoya dirt out and ready. So, we'll scoot her to the side there. Wipe that stuff off there. But the Hoya, now you remember I told you I put it in a chamber like this because she wasn't wanting to pop roots to grow. And guess what? She did. She popped them all along her spike, all along her piece of root here, or stem. She did. She wound up, see them popping them all along, which is, it's not great that she did do that. But now I do have roots that I can plant her. So I don't know what that was. So yeah, I do need to get her potted up, and I may pot her deep. So I might get rid of these leaves here and go ahead and pot her to where these roots will take off then. And these, I'll just leave them go now. So take this off because it's really moist and wet now. And yeah, these roots are a little delicate too, so you have to watch. So I broke that one right there, and you can see it's oops, I broke that one beside of it too, so they're going to be milky. But hang tight and let me grab a pot to put her in the dirt, and I will be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Now I sure do hope that the leaves or that the roots on this have grown long enough excuse me, to go ahead and start growing. I mean, they do seem to be pretty good and long, and yeah, so hopefully I'm gonna go ahead and well, I was hoping it would snap off easy, but it's not going to. No, why would it do that for me? All right, trying to grab where there's no roots. And I'm going to go ahead and just snip there's a root there, so I'm going to snip just the leaf off. Just that leaf off. And they claim that that milk is poisonous to like pets and stuff. So don't allow your pets to be chewing and munching on your Hoyas. I am going to cut off a little bit of this stem because I want her to go deeper into that pot so that I can get some of these higher up roots like that. And I am going to put her off to the side because this does have an air cone in the bottom of it. So basically, that's what we're going to do, and we're going to bring it up. I don't know, I might go ahead and cut a little bit more off of that, because those roots that were in water didn't actually grow that much. And this root up here off of this right here is like a lot better. Yeah, these look like great roots up there, and that was about where the level was going to be. So now I've got her down in there a little deeper, and so those better roots will be down in there better. So you see what I did? So, and I'm going to bend her a little bit, so I'm going to try to push them down in. Got my mix all made up here. And I'm messy as can be. Alright, that looks great. It looks fantastic. Now, what I did also, which I'm going to tie this to the side of the thing where I hang it. Let me get this stuff out of the way. Clean this up a little bit here. So I burnt holes in this so I can hang it. So I get out this is my aluminum wire that I love this aluminum wire. I basically do everything with this aluminum wire. But I'm going to make a hook with my wires and figure out where my holes are here. And now a little, and I'm going to do that with this one as well, because I did notice even it did like the higher humidity, so that kind of clues me into the fact that this one might like higher moisture as well. Those roots up high are going to die off now, more than likely, because of course it won't be in that high humidity anymore. I mean, my grow space has pretty decent high humidity, but not like 100% like that was. Sorry, get my wire twisted around there. Get it straightened up a little bit. And there's my little hanger for her. But yeah, see, my humidity is 79%, which is pretty good. But it's not at 100%, which is what she was in and what she was really used to. And this was Hoya noona yellow. So I was really afraid I was going to wind up losing her. But one thing that I had noticed recently with all of my Hoyas, and Yoshi had told me too, that his Hoya Fichi has yet to bloom for him. And I've been keeping Hoya Fichi wet. I've been leaving her sit in water. So I think that obviously makes some difference. So I want to do the same thing with her, but I am going to do that with her as well, because she is just starting those roots out. So I'm definitely going to get her water, and I fertilize her with the same as I do with the orchids. She gets the same exact fertilizer. So we'll let her soak that up, and then I'll add some more, and she should be good to go like that then. So then I can also hang her up That's why she's got a hook. I was going to hang her, so. But I have been keeping all my Hoyas wetter, and I have noticed, like my Hoya multiflora, it grew 3 more growths just in keeping it more wet. And the Hoya Fichy does not skip a beat for me. Another lady messaged me and she's like, yep, I didn't realize that you needed to keep them wetter, and hers hadn't bloomed, her Hoya Fichy. And she's like, well, I'm going to do that. I'm going to up her moisture up and you keep her wetter and see if mine won't bloom. And so if your Hoyas aren't doing anything, like I had noticed mine hadn't been growing, they hadn't been blooming. You know, some of them haven't even bloomed yet. So I'm starting to leave them all sit in a little bit of water all the time. So, and I've noticed they're growing now. They're putting out more growths. And like I said, Hoya Fichy, as long as I've had her now, hasn't skipped a beat. So I think they really need to be pretty wet. So that's the way I'm going to start growing mine from now on. So that might be a clue to you. If you have Hoyas that haven't bloomed yet, maybe you need to look into a little bit of see, you know, if they need to be kept moist longer. You know, like I said, I'm going to leave this one sit in water. So, and I can show you my other ones. They all have a little bit of water they're sitting in. So hang tight and I'll take you over there and show you. Alrighty, right here is my Hoya Fichy, and she is in bloom. Let's zoom in a little bit and turn the light on. She is in bloom. And that is my Hoya Fichy. And like I said, if you get down here to where actually she needs water. She's not got enough, she's not sitting in enough to where you can see it. So I need to water her. And this one here, it's not got water in it, so I need to get her watered. But you see, these are all sitting in a little bit of water. So, and you see how moist the top is. That is how I've been growing them. And you can see all the roots that have come out on them, and they have started really growing and taking off. So, and this one's branched all the way out here, like flying at me here. And you see her media is really, really wet. So that is how I've been starting to grow my Hoyas. My Hoya lacunza. Probably can't see. It's not enough that I can get it on my finger, but she is wetter, and she's blooming for me. And she has another peduncle down here that's coming. So, yeah. Yep, I really think it's the way to go. I need to water Hoya Bella here. She's out of water. So, yep, that's what I'm doing. See here on Hoya multiflora, see that nice big growth that grew up over there? And she's got 2 smaller ones here on the side. See how moist she is? And Hoya multiflora is putting off peduncles for me now. Just because I have upped her moisture. Very exciting. This was that new fuzzy Hoya. I kept her moist. Now look at her crawlers that are coming out. She's scaling everywhere, and she's growing really good. I need to water her. She's not got as much water on her as I'd like. This Hoya here, this is Nicole gave me this one. This is Hoya Finlay only. How is that now? Finlaysonia, yeah. And it's grown a lot. Right here on the edge here is this Hoya has just went everywhere, and it's Hoya I can't pronounce that. But it just, yeah, they definitely, I got to put water on them, which is what I'm going to do right now. Hey y'all, my channel is sponsored by the Orchid Supply Store. It is literally your one-stop shop for anything and everything you could possibly need orchid related. They have pots, they have media, they even sell orchids. Use my name, code Hillbilly, in the code section for a 12% viewers discount. They also do free shipping in the US. So go check them out, y'all. Now that we're back. I just watered. And I'm telling you, the water goes away quickly on these guys. It really does. They don't keep it on very long. And especially these guys in the smaller cups, they probably really need repotted. But you can see now they are sitting in some water. So, yeah, I'm telling you guys, it makes all the difference. I have noticed it really making difference in these Hoyas. Especially the starts. The new guys right here. Hanging right here. So, alright, let's go back over here to the table and call it a day. We'll head here to the table and call it a done video. Now, I also was asked about my anthurium. This is my red anthurium. I do have other plants other than orchids. Not too many, but I do have some. This is the red anthurium. It's often mistaken for a red peace lily. So this one will get some of those red. It'll get a leaf on it like the red peace lily with the white stalk in the center. If I can find a stalk picture, I'll put it up there. This one is new. I mean, I had it for a little while and it wasn't doing that good. So I really read up on them and checked into some stuff and brought it in here into the grow space. And it's really done a lot better. It's putting out all these new leaves now, which it didn't have before. So it's definitely on the mend. This leaf's kind of bad. Yeah, we'll just snip that off. But yeah, so I'm new to figuring these guys out and helping them along. I do have a large peace lily outside, but this one is the red anthurium. And you can see, like, this leaf here is new. Hopefully you can see it. This leaf is new. See how shiny it is and new. And that's what they do, like high humidity. So that's why I brought her into the grow space. Hopefully you can see it. I'll pull it up there a little bit better. There, that is better. Yeah, so it's definitely liking being in the orchid room better. And I kept it in here over winter. And I usually put it outside during the summer. But I don't think I'm going to because she's doing so well in here right now on her own. So I'm going to leave her in here to see how things go over the summer. So, yep, but that's my red anthurium, and somebody asked me about seeing it, and like I said, it's, you know, I'm pretty new to her. This one actually had 2 plants in the pot, so I left them together. I could separate them, but I'm doing good, you know, helping the one survive right now, so, yep. But, yep, that's it. So that will do it. This is a little mishmash of everything. Some Hoyas and anthuriums and some orchid pottings. So, little mishmash video of everything. So, if y'all have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. And with that said, I appreciate each and every one of you beautiful, wonderful people stopping by and hanging out with me. And bye for now, y'all. Till we meet again.